If I ask you what was the best and most beautiful Axis fighter of the entire war, some of you will probably say the BF-109K4. Others will say the Focke-Wulf 190 Anton series, and some of you will even choose the Focke-Wulf 190 Dora. And some, with very good reason, will mention the ME262 Schwalbe. But this is the Reggiane Re.2005 Sagittario, a monoplane fighter and fighter bomber designed and produced by the Italians and even used by the Germans during the defense of Berlin in 1945. This beauty, armed with 3 20mm cannons and 2 machine guns because the cannons weren't enough, might actually be the best Axis fighter ever created during the entire war. But I'll let you decide that for yourself, because in this video I am going to take the Re.2005 Sagittario into as many dogfights as I can, until I die. Flaps now? I was patrolling over the English Channel when someone started attacking our bombers, so I decided to take a closer look. A P-38 Lightning armed with a terrifying 50 cal gun pods was absolutely shredding my bombers apart, but something much stranger and bizarre was closing in fast. I had to hurry up and intercept, or I was going to be late to the party. There's no fucking way I got a freaking pancake here with me. Holy shit! What the fuck is happening? My suspicions were right, and that little UFO tearing my bombers apart was none other than the F4U, the flying pancake. This was my first time facing one of these, so I knew I had to be careful. What if this guy's firing freaking atomic bombs? Jesus Christ, got the pancake here, look at this. Let's deal with this guy. Oh yeah, buddy. No! Some flaps now. Retract flaps. Come on, pancake. Oh yeah. Whoa! The flying pancake used its special move and turned itself into a flying air brake, sliding right out of my guns. But now I have a bandit glued to my 6, fully determined to send me straight back to Sicily. Holy shit! Got somebody here with me. What the fuck is this, some kind of Typhoon? A terrifying British Typhoon appeared out of nowhere, turning like the devil, and I have to shake him off no matter what. Looks like I got a Typhoon here. Give me some flaps. Whoa! Yeah, she don't likes to roll. Full throttle now. No flaps. What the fuck happened here? The Typhoon went completely crazy, pulling negative G maneuvers right in front of me to try and throw me off, but all he really did was let me stay on his 6 and put himself right in front of my 3 devastating spaghetti launchers, effectively turning him into a dinner for a family of 4 and giving me my first splash of the day. If you are enjoying the video so far, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I fly with the Pimax Crystal Super headset, and I do recommend Pimax if you are looking for that next level of immersion in flight simulators. Right now, from April through June, there's also a pretty big discount available on Pimax headsets, so it's a great opportunity to check them out if you have been considering making an upgrade. You can find my link in the comment section along with a discount code if you want to grab one for yourself, and as always guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. In case you were wondering what happened to the flying pancake, he took devastating damage, but somehow he managed to stay alive and escape just in time. Looks like today is his lucky day. But now we'll see how lucky I am, because after all that noise I have 2 enemies coming straight to intercept me. I need to react fast and think smart if I want to survive. Mustang just sacrificed himself to death, look at this. Oh no. Got 2 Mustangs here. Flaps now. What I thought was a Mustang turned out to be a Spitfire Mk IX, my worst nightmare. I can't afford a single mistake here if I want to stand a chance. Alright, now. Just fall on top of this guy's head. What is happening? There are a lot of people here and I'm alone. The Spitfire Mk IX here is gonna be a dangerous fighter. Look at this. Spitfire out. The Spitfire fell straight into my energy trap and became food for my cannons, but I had no time to celebrate because his wingman was coming in fast to collect some revenge. It's gonna start turning now. I finally managed to drag the Mustang into a turn fight exactly where my Sagittario has the advantage, but what I failed to realize was that this was all a trap to put me right in the guns of the third wingman, and now I am in serious trouble. The P-38 Lightning dragged me all the way down to the deck in a turn fight, trying to make me waste time long enough for the Mustang to come in and finish me off. I need to manage these bandits better if I want to take both of them down. The Mustang finally extends into the vertical. I know he will come back down on me in a moment, but he has just given me the opportunity I needed to finish off the Lightning. That was a good shot. Got throttle now. Full throttle. Laps. Got throttle, got throttle. Full throttle. Don't stall that much, baby, come on. Ah, shit. Come on, your duck flaps. Fucking piece of shit. Fucker. Whew. Jesus Christ. I finally managed to bring down the Mustang, wiping out the entire squadron and scoring my second, third and fourth splash of the day. And as always, special thanks to my supporters. I genuinely appreciate you helping me keep my channel alive, so massive thanks to you guys, and a big salute to this week's top commenters. Thank you guys to you too for always being there with me. But while I was busy back there, a teammate was desperately calling for help in the chat and I still couldn't figure out who was who. Oh no, I got a Corsair down here. Corsair? What the fuck is that? I managed to identify a Corsair, but he was not fighting a P-47 Thunderbolt if my eyes were seeing correctly. It turned out to be a Chinese P-47, which made him my ally, so if I want to save the poor Thunderbolt, I need to take down the Corsair as fast as possible. is that? Chinese, fucking hell. Now, dogfighting an F4U Corsair is never good for your health, but with a turn time of just around 17 seconds, he should be no match for my Sagittario. Let's dance with a Corsair here. Let's dance with a Corsair. Oh yes, cat throttle, cat throttle. She's gonna force an overshoot. Above him here, full throttle now, flaps. Ah, come on baby, come on. Oh yes. Fuck out of here, you piece of crap, go back to Okinawa. Shit. Oof. Woo. Good fight, man. This Corsair gave a good fight, but he couldn't keep up with this Italian monster, becoming my 5th splash of the day and making me an ace in a day. But while I was celebrating, that same P-38 from earlier was coming straight back at me, full of rage and ready to avenge his wiped out squadron. Ah, fucker. Fucking piece of shit. The P-38 attacked me from behind, completely shredding my fuselage, but he overshot and gave me the only window I need to obliterate him. Fuck, sneaky bastard. Ah, what a bastard. Oh, shit. Fight. The P-38 made one single mistake. He had no patience, and because of that he became my 6th splash of the day. But he left me severely damaged, and now I might need to head back home before this turns into a much bigger problem. Whoa. Crap. Got severe damage on my... Jesus, is that a 37mm? Right on my cannon. Holy shit. Oh, it's a miracle I survived that. The P-38 severely damaged my wings and fuselage structure, but at this point I still didn't know if the engine had taken any damage. If you can actually hear that, I have a water leak. Yeah, I'm definitely leaking water. Oh, that's not a good sign of engine health. Fuck. And this time my luck was running out, and so was my time. My engine is severely overheating, probably from losing water or losing oil, and I might not be close enough on the coast to reach my airfield. Oh no. Shit. Or I might have to land on the water. Bastard. Yeah, engine is dying. Oh no, engine completely died. Would you up in the freaking canopy? Whoa, engine is back alive. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna use flaps here. Oh, fuck. Alright. Come on. You got this. Come on, baby. Oh, she's fighting for her life. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, she's fighting. Oh no. Oh yes, I'm ready to touch water. Let's open the cockpit now. Fucking hell. Well, at least I'm alive. Holy shit. Alright, that was it for today's video.
I'm out of here.
I had no choice but to ditch the aircraft in the English Channel, but at least I made it out alive and get my Ace in a Day achievement. And honestly, it's nothing that a quick swim back home cannot fix.